for NumPy, and I'll be sharing this notebook with you people. Please practice all the questions. Okay, so I have only used, or I have only and like practiced those numericals and those method that is very much required while performing the data science operation. So please go through and practice all the examples what is over there. Now we have another data structure called as a pandas. Okay, so what is panda? Okay, so the first thing that you need to understand here is panda is also a data structure for data science. Okay, and what is the use of data structure? Data structure is used to arrange the data in computer memory. And one more here is, see, while performing the computation, okay, all the data need to be brought into the main memory, right? But we have a limited amount of main memory, and if you do not use an efficient data structure to arrange the data in main memory, then you cannot perform the computation. Okay, so in order to solve this issue, the pandas data frame or pandas library comes into the picture. Okay, so pandas library will help you to create the memory image for your data set in the main memory so that you can perform the computation very much easier. Let us say you have 1 GB your file. Okay, you have 1 GB of data in your file and you need to perform your analysis on that 1 GB of data. Okay, but you already know that the files are stored in the hard disk, right? Files are stored in hard disk and computation cannot be performed on the data that is stored on the hard disk. So the data in the hard disk needs to be brought into the main memory for that, right? Now, how to convert the data in hard disk that is in the file format into the image that can be performed into the image that will be very much efficient for analysis. Okay, so for that, Pandas creates a rectangular data frame of that data set that is stored in your file or from another source. Okay, so the main job of pandas library is to create the memory image or memory efficient data structure for the data for the large amount of data so that analysis can be performed very much easier. Okay, I hope every one of you are understanding the concept. And for that, internally pandas uses numpy array to arrange the data. Okay, so pandas data frame is nothing but it is a rectangular shape. Okay, pandas data frame are rectangular in shape, means it consists of rows and column similar to what you see in simple in your Excel workbook. Okay, so now to understand the pandas, okay, so I'll be using one real world data set of a supermarket sale that I have downloaded from Kaggle, and I will be sharing this data set with you people in the chat box. So please everyone download this data set to perform the operation. So how to share the file? Okay, on it should be in downloads, I think. Okay, it is supermarket sales. What is the supermarket sales sheet 1? Okay, so every one of you, please download the file that I have shared in the chat box. The file name is supermarket sale sheet. So please perform it like download it faster so that we can start the pandas operation. Every one of you, please download the data set. At exact 6:38, I will start the pandas. So please, everyone, in the meantime, download the data set. The data set name is supermarket sale sheet1.csv file. .c separated values. So in the file, okay, all the values are comma separated, something like this. So the CSV file contains data set. So let us say we have a CSV file. Suppose this is a CSV file like a.csv. The data in the CSV file are comma separated 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is the reason why The CSV stands for, C stands for comma, S stands for separated, and V stands for values. Okay, how to download the data set? So you should provide the authentication. Okay, so as you know, like you cannot use anything for free. At least you should provide your data to them, right? Because they may be collecting the data set, and Kaggle is purely data science. So they want to collect the data set. They want to know your interest, area of interest, as the reason why they will try to collect your data. So how to click to open? Like I don't. Okay, it is like you can simply click on that. You can simply click on that. How to close it now? You can simply click on that to download. You have to do nothing else. Every one of you, please download the data set. Now, once, like, please mention in the comment section, like, have you downloaded the data set or not? Please click on that. You need to click on that to open. You have to do nothing else. Click on the file image. Click on the file image. The data set will be downloaded automatically. Okay, we have 1 minute left for that. So every one of you, please do it faster. I did not get the link. Okay, it is in the chat section only. So you can see here, 4 p.m. Okay, at the time stamp 6:34 p.m. we have this file uploaded. Please go there, click on that, and it will be downloaded automatically in your system. Yeah, we are getting so many options. They try to like explore these options. There is no link. There is no link. So link is there, right? Do you want to save changes? No. Chat, I'll be sharing it one more time.
It's not link, it's a dataset itself.
It is dataset file only. You can just click
Yeah.
on that. Lakpa, everyone. Uttam, Niru. Just click on this file. It will be downloaded. Just click on the file into your system. And this is the basic, like how to save the file. At least you should know. Like if you are trying to understand data science, then you should have at least this knowledge, like how to download, how to save the file. So there is no files on the chat. As you can see here, like I've just uploaded the file. You can see on my screen, right? Just below your message, the file is there. Prajwal. File is not visible to participant, really?
It's visible. It's visible. Maybe someone might have network issue. So
Okay, I'm
there might be
sending it
delay
one
in
more
message.
time. I'm sending it one more time. I will be sending like so many copies so that, okay. Got it, file, okay. Like no, so there is no issue in that. It is visible to everyone. Even uploaded to Drive as well, okay. So we have to do that only, Naveen. So see here, now everyone log into your Google Drive. The drive like should be the same, the login should be same as what you are using for your Google Notebook. Okay, the drive login should be same as what you are using for your Google Notebook, or sorry, Google Colab. In Google Drive, there is one folder called as Colab Notebook. You can see, please explore that. In Google Drive, you'll have a folder called as Google Notebooks highlighted in yellow color. You can easily differentiate that. There is a folder called as a Colab Notebook. The drive login should be same as the login of your Google Colab. Otherwise, you may not access the file, or it will not allow you to access the file. So the login should be same as your Colab. See, I'm using the same account for this and same account for Colab also. Okay, so you should first verify that. In the drive, you will have folder called as a Colab Notebook. In that folder, go to that Colab Notebook, and then okay, go to that folder, and then the downloader file should be dragged and dropped. Drop like this, because I already have a file there. I will not be dropping here. You need to drag and drop your file into that to upload. You can upload from Google Notebook also, like Colab Notebook also, but I'm trying to say you need to have an idea about like where actually your file is being saved, like while performing the operation. It is in your Google Drive. Okay, so you should have the file something like this uploaded in your Drive. What is that? It should be there somewhere. Sample data.csv. Okay, it is mine is here, supermarket sales. Okay, you should have your file there in your Google Drive in Google Colab Notebook folder. In Colab Notebook folder, go to Colab Notebook folder and drag and drop the file that you have downloaded. Okay, from where can I download the file? The file is in the chat section. The file is in the chat section. 3, so I will start the session now. If there is any queries, please Manish, help them. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I'm starting the session. So now, everyone, to start the pandas, okay, to start the pandas, what we will do, what I suggest every one of you to again import both the libraries, NumPy and pandas. So import NumPy as np, as you are already like imported that, but like since we are starting the like something like new session only, so I'll be importing in once again. So import NumPy as np and import pandas as pd. Always use suggestion of Google Colab. Okay, import this too. Now, in order to access the Google Drive, okay, in order to access the Google Drive from Google Colab, okay, see here, we are trying to access Google Drive from Google Colab session. So what you have to do is you need to mount your drive into Google Colab. So how to mount that? So there is a folder in the left, like navigation bar, you have folders, like folder icon. Click on that folder, everyone. Please click on that folder. Okay, click on the folder link. Okay, now click on the mount drive. You can see there is a Google Drive icon here, the rightmost icon. So to mount, so just click on that, everyone. Click on mount drive and permit this notebook to access your Google Drive files. So what you need to do is you need to click on connect to Google Drive. Click on connect to Google Drive means you need to provide it permission. Okay, you need to provide your Google Colab permission to access your Google Drive. So it will take some time, but it will mount. Now you can see it is checking. Okay, now one more folder will appear here called as a drive. Okay, Now click on that, click on the link. You'll get my drive. Go to my drive. Do as I say, okay? Go to my drive and then click on Colab notebooks, because now your drive is mounted on Google Colab. Now you are able to access the Google Drive from there. Now you need to go to the folder Colab notebooks, since you have uploaded your file into Colab notebook. Click on Colab notebook, everyone. Now search for the file that you have uploaded. What is the name of file? The name of file is something sales, right? See, where is that file? So you can see I have a file called as a supermarket sales located. I'm able to locate my file. So the name is supermarket sale sheet1.csv. Now what you will do is click on this dot icon and copy path. Okay, click on the dot icon and select copy path. It will copy the path of supermarket sale sheet.csv in the Google Drive. So just copy path, everyone, and then close this tab. Then create a variable called as a path and make the path that you have copied as a string. Make the path that you have copied as a string. Now, if you have to click the file that I have uploaded into the chat box, or the same file at supermarket, you can see the file contains some data in form of row and column. See, the data is in the file. Now, in order to perform computation on the data that is contained in the file supermarket sales sheet1.csv, what you need to do is you need to create data frame from that CSV file. Now, how to convert data into data frame? So the best library for that is, or most optimal library for that is pandas, right? So what we'll do is df equals to, let us create the data frame. We have a pandas as pd, so pd dot, from what source you are reading the file? You are reading the file from the CSV. So you can see, you can create data from, you can create the data frame from lots number of sources. So you can create the data frame if your data source is clipboard, if your data source is CSV file, if your data source is Excel file, header, FWF, GBQ, HDF, HTML.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you please repeat that copying, like uploading thing once again? Because some of students are still lagging in that.
Okay, so what you need to do is log in into your Google Drive. Okay, so the drive should be of same login as your Google Colab. यसको मतलब के भयो भने लगइन बाट कोल्याब चलाइरहेछौ, या जुन गुगल एकाउन्ट बाट कोल्याब चलाइरहेछ है, त्यही अकाउन्ट को गुगल ड्राइभ मा जानु पर्यो है। दुईटैको जीमेल आईडी सेम हुनु पर्यो। यदि सेम छैन भने एक्सेस गर्न मिल्दैन। गुगल ड्राइभ मा जाने सबजना गुगल ड्राइभ मा जाने। ड्राइभ मा गइसके पछाडी है, हामीसँग यहाँ एउटा हाइलाइटेड फोल्डर छ येलो कलरमा, हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ सबजनाले। छ हामीसँग कोल्याब नोटबुक्स भन्ने फोल्डर, एभ्रीवन। है, सेसनको टाइम सिधै लागेछ, त्यही भएर अलिकति फास्ट जानु पर्यो है, थोरै फास्ट। सो कोल्याब नोटबुक्स भन्ने फोल्डर छ हामीसँग त्यहाँ। कोल्याब नोटबुक भन्ने फोल्डर लोकेट गरिसक्नु भएछ भने अब के गर्ने, यहाँ भित्र जाने, फोल्डर भित्र। फोल्डर भित्र कसरी जाने थाहा छ होला तपाईहरुलाई? डबल क्लिक गरेर यहाँ भित्र जानुपर्छ है, त्यति थाहा हुनु पर्यो एटलिस्ट। यो फोल्डर भित्र आइसके पछाडी के गर्नुस्, तैले डाउनलोड गरेको फाइललाई डाउनलोड सेक्सनमा डाउनलोड भएको होला, राइट? या जहाँ डाउनलोड गर्नु भएको छ त्यो लोकेसनमा जाने, लाई के गर्ने, यहाँ अपलोड गर्ने। अपलोड गर्नलाई सिम्पली अपलोड पनि गर्न सकिन्छ या डाइरेक्टली ड्र्याग एन्ड ड्रप गर्न सकिन्छ। यसरी है के गर्ने, हामी त्यो फाइललाई ड्र्याग एन्ड ड्रप गरिदिने। यति गर्नुहोस् त सबजना पहिला। ल म 6:55 सम्म टाइम दिइरहेको छु, यति गर्नुहोस् है। ड्र्याग एन्ड ड्रप गर्नुहोस् एटलिस्ट सबजना। ड्राइभमा जाने, कोल्याब नोटबुक भन्ने फोल्डर लोकेट गर्ने, कोल्याब नोटबुक फोल्डर भित्र जाने, अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ डाउनलोड गरेको फाइललाई अपलोड गर्ने है। अपलोड गर्न आउनुपर्छ तपाईँहरूलाई एटलिस्ट है, होइन भने डेटा साइन्स गर्नको कुनै मतलब छैन है। एटलिस्ट कम्प्युटर चलाउन आउनु पर्यो तपाईँहरूलाई, गुगल ड्राइभ चलाउन आउनु पर्यो है। अपलोड भयो, यो मेसेज यति धेरै मेसेज आएको छ, यसको मिनिङ भइसकेको छ कि छैन? एनीवन फेसिङ द इस्यु? यदि इस्यु फेस गरिराख्नु भएको छ भने प्लिज मेन्सन इन द कमेन्ट बक्स, आई विल ट्राई टु एन्सर इट। कसैले नो?
Please, if anyone has any issue, you can just ask. Otherwise, we are going too slow.
Everyone, please message. Write done if it is done. Okay. So once you have, मलाई फाइल कहाँबाट डाउनलोड गर्ने नि थाहा भएन, सक्षम, just wait, I'm just uploading the file just below your comment. Okay, हेर्नुस् है, कमेन्ट गरेको ठाउँको जस्ट तल मैले यहाँ सुपर मार्केट सेल्स भनेर फाइल अपलोड गरेको छु, लिंक पठाएको होइन मैले है।
Just click on that. That file will get downloaded in your computer.
सक्षम, फाइल माथि क्लिक गर्ने है। There is no file भनिरहेछ फेरि त।
You might have network issue, that means. Otherwise, we can clearly see their file.
नेटवर्क इस्यु कारणले भयो है। ओके, त सक्षमको एकचोटि माइक अन गर्न सकिन्छ मनिष? In mobile it will not appear, so if you are doing with mobile, like it will be like difficult for you, so please. Oh, okay, so okay, PC मा पनि छ पाइन्छ है। So please write down if you have located it. Okay, अपलोड गर्नुस् त कोल्याब नोटबुक भित्र, ड्राइभमा गएर छिटो। त्यसरी नै गर्न सकिन्छ, तर त्यति धेरै नजाने हामी है, त्यो टेक्निकलिटीमा अहिले धेरै नजाने, अलिकति गाह्रो हुन्छ होला स्टुडेन्टहरुलाई बुझ्नलाई, त्यही भएर है डाइरेक्टली मैले यहाँ प्रोवाइड गरेको सर्टकट छ नि त्यसबाट गर्न खोजेको। आदित्य सिंह है, यति भइसके पछाडि यदि तपाईहरुले अपलोड गर्नुभयो भने, भइसक्नु भएको छ भने के गर्नुस्, कहाँ क्लिक गर्नुपर्ने भयो हामीले? अब यो लोक आइकनमा क्लिक गर्ने। एभ्रीवन सी द स्क्रिन, देयर इज अ folder icon just below this X. Right? This X set, we have a folder icon in the left navigation bar. Left side ma folder ko icon छ, folder को files देखाउँछ। यहाँ क्लिक means यो hover गरे पछाडि त्यो files भन्ने आइकन लाई क्लिक गर्नुस् है। त्यस पछाडि यहाँ अहिले मेरो काटेको देखाइरहेछ किनकि मैले माउन्ट गरिसकेको छु। तपाईकोमा काटेको देखेको छैन होला, because like if you have not mounted it, so what you have to do is you have to click on that link, you have to click on that icon. then click गरे पछाडि यहाँ एउटा फेरि तपाईको एउटा अलर्ट जस्तो आउँछ। अलर्ट मा चाहिँ तपाईले के लाइक परमिसन दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ, कनेक्ट भनेर परमिसन दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ। कनेक्ट को परमिसन दिनुभयो भने, once you have provided the connect permission, then the drive, a folder called as a drive will appear something like this है। यस्तो एउटा यो आउँछ, ड्राइभ आउँछ र स्याम्पल डेटा आउँछ। अनि जानुपर्ने कहाँ हो? ड्राइभ भित्र जानुपर्ने हुन्छ। ड्राइभ भित्र चाहिँ हामीसँग माई ड्राइभमा जाने है। ड्राइभ भित्र के जाने? माई ड्राइभमा। माई ड्राइभ भित्र कहाँ जाने हामी? अब कोल्याब नोटबुक्समा जाने, किनकि हाम्रो फाइल कहाँ छ अपलोड भएको? कोल्याब नोटबुक्स भित्र छ। सो कोल्याब नोटबुक्स भित्र जाने। त्यस पछाडि के गर्ने? अपलोड गरेको फाइललाई लोकेट गर्ने। तपाईको अपलोड गरेको फाइल के हो त? The file that we have uploaded is supermarket sales. Okay, so supermarket sales को लास्ट में डॉट आइकनहरु छ त्यसलाई क्लिक गर्ने, त्यसपछि यो फाइलको पाथ कपी गर्ने। सो कपी पाथ भन्ने अप्सन सिलेक्ट भयो भने क्लोज गरिदिने यसलाई। त्यसपछि पाथ भन्ने एउटा स्ट्रिङ भेरिएबल बनाउने, यो पाथलाई एउटा स्ट्रिङ बनाउने। यसरी डबल कोट भित्र त्यो पाथलाई कपी पेस्ट गर्नुस् है। पाथ भन्ने एउटा भेरिएबल बनाउने र डबल कोट भित्र कपी गरेको पाथलाई पेस्ट गर्ने। मैले गरे जस्तै यदि तपाईले पाथलाई डबल कोट भित्र राख्नु भएको छैन भने यु विल गेट एरर व्हाइल रिडिङ दैट CSV है। एभ्रीवन, if you have not made the path as a string, the read CSV will not work है। सो मैले के बता भयो सबजनाको क्लियर भयो कन्सेप्ट? What is the error? I got the error pdf.read. pdf.read is not actually like a valid statement. We need to include something else there. So please do not execute that. It's just partial statement. So what you have to do is we have to provide the source. Our data source is CSV option p.read CSV. Select the option CSV. Okay, pd.read CSV, and in that you need to provide the file path from which path you are trying to read the CSV file. So provide the path. है, यति भइसकेपछि अब एरर आउँदैन है प्रज्वल। अब एरर चाहिँ नआउनु पर्ने हो। If you are getting the error, you might have made some mistake in the path section, or you might have missed the importing. Right? Import it correctly, import numpy as np, import pandas as pt, and then run this cell. Do not forget to run this cell, otherwise you'll not able to use this library, pandas library. Then create a path string and then read the CSV. Okay, now you have successfully created a data frame. Okay, now you have successfully created a data frame. Okay, now अब के भयो भने जुन डेटा मेरो कम्प्युटरको हार्ड डिस्कमा थियो नि हैन, त्यो डेटा अब कहाँ आयो? मेन मेमोरीमा आइसक्यो। अब डेटा मेन मेमोरीमा आइसकेपछि means when the data is now initially when the file is in the data, when the data is in the file, it is stored where? The file are always stored on the hard disk. Okay, now to perform operation on the data in the file, you need to load the data in. So Panda is providing you such facility. Now you have loaded the data into Panda's data frame. Now your data is in the main memory and it is ready for different types of operation on them. Right? So CSV file में भएको data अब कहाँ आइसक्यो? मेन मेमोरीमा आइसक्यो। एउटा मेन मेमोरीमा आइसकेपछि you can see the data. So what is the head function here? हेर्नुस् है, मैले df.head गरे। डेटा फ्रेममा हाम्रो फाइलमा n नम्बर अफ रोजहरु छ नि हैन, 100 200 500 पाँचवटा रो बाइ डिफल्ट पहिलो 5वटा रो रिटर्न गर्छ है। So you can see it is starting from 0 up to 4, which is nothing but के है हेर्नु त फ्रेमलाई but head will return the first 5 rows of your data frame. अब हेर्न अलिकति सजिलो भयो नि पहिला भन्दा राम्रो देखिरहेछ त्यही हो है यो खासमा एउटा बुट स्ट्र्याप टेबलको फाइभ डेटा df dot tail भनेर राख्न सक्नुहुन्छ you can write or execute the code df dot tail है सब डेटा कति समझ छ we have 1000 total of 1000 rows यहाँबाट थाहा पाउन सकिन्छ हैन सो 0 बाट स्टार्ट भएको हो इन्डेक्सिङ र लास्ट रेकर्डको इन्डेक्सिङ 999 छ इट मीन्स we have total of 1000 rows in our data set right so yeah like if you want to like click on that you can create an interactive table like if you do not want do not click on that right? It is your choice yes ran import pandas as pd first did you run also first import pandas as pdf still error rupesh को माइक अलिकति अनम्युट गर्न सकिन्छ मनीष आकाश
Yes, sir. I am unmuting him.
रुपेशले क्याप्चर पठाएको छ क्लिक टु ओपन पनि त छ डाउनलोड भइसकेको छ सो क्याप्चर 111 so pd.csv path no such files or directly तैले उता अपलोड
Rupesh,
गर्नु
can you please unmute yourself and inform your problem?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
मैले त्यो स्न्यापशट पठाएको छु हजुरलाई एक्चुअली त्यही हो मेसेज आइरहेको
स्न्यापशटै खोलेर बसिरहेको छु म सो तैले चाहिँ यो फाइल अपलोड गर्नु छ सेम
मैले ल्याब नोटबुक भित्र सुपरमार्केट अंडरस्कोर स्केल्स देखाइरहेको छ
अंडरस्कोर सेल्स dash sheet.csv नै हो
हजुर हो
बट नो सच फाइल छ डाइरेक्टली बताइरहेछ फेरि कन्टेन्ट
एउटा यहाँ चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ फेरि डेटा भित्र हेरे कोला भित्र त्यहाँ चाहिँ .csv .gshit देखाइरहेछ gshit कुन चाहिँ हो gshit कसरी आयो .gshit पनि आएछ एक्सटेन्सन
ओ द gshit को प्रब्लम आको हो
हजुर हजुर
त्यही त gshit को प्रब्लम छ भने गुगल सिटमा अटोमेटिक कन्भर्ट गरिदिन्छ कहिलेकाहीँ सो त्यो प्रब्लम छ सिधा सल्युसन है एकचोटी .gshit को प्रब्लम यो भन्दा पहिलाको ट्रेनिङमा पनि मैले पाएको थिए अटोमेटिकली हैन उता अपलोड गर्दाखेरि .gshit मा कन्भर्ट गरिदिरहेछ गुगल सिटमा है सो एकचोटी म सर्च गर्छु है एक्ज्याक्टली मलाई नि त्यसको सल्युसन थाहा भएन पहिलाको पनि आइसकेको हाउ टु रिमुभ .gshit from Google Drive How to remove dot sheet है dot g sheet यही लेख्ने हो कि यही एरर हो स्टुडेन्टले सोधेको थियो अस्ति मैले एररलाई इग्नोर गरिदिएको थिएँ त्यही त यसको सल्युसन चाहिँ यो भएन भने त गर्न गाह्रो हुन्छ सो यसको सल्युसन
मोस्ट अफ द टाइम हाम्रो केही पनि समस्या आउँदा टेकको रिलेटेड स्ट्याक ओभरफ्लोमा मोस्ट अफ द सल्युसन हुन्छ सो इभन हाम्रो साथीहरूले पनि आफैले पनि त्यहाँ ट्राई गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ अरू टाइममा केही लाइक प्रब्लम आइराख्दा
सो यसो गर्नु न के गर्न सकिन्छ भने कोल्याब त भइसकेको हो सो कोल्याब नोटबुक भित्र एउटा अर्को छुट्टै फोल्डर बनाएर त फोल्डर भित्र अपलोड गर्नुस् त रुपेश हेलो हेलो रुपेश कोल्याब नोटबुक भित्र हैन छुट्टै एउटा फोल्डर बनाउनुस् यहाँ बनाए जस्तै त्यो फोल्डर भित्र राखेर एकचोटि हेर्नुस् त आउँछ कि आउँदैन आउनु पर्ने हो त्यो जी डट जीसीट को प्रब्लम अस्ति देखि आइराछ ओके लेट मी ट्राई ओके लेट मी ट्राई
रुपेश या यु क्यान
हुन्छ सर म एकचोटि ट्राई गर्छु फेरि
सरी नेम गरे नि प्रब्लम अस्ति सल्भ भएको थिएन त्यही भएर मैले उहाँलाई त्यो सजेस्ट गरिन है रिनेम गरेर पनि अस्ति चाहिँ त्यो प्रब्लम सल्भ भएको थिएन
त्यसो प्रोसिड गरौँ न ठिकै छ म हेर्दै बस्छु
सो डीएफ डट टेल गर्छु फेरि यो सेसन के भइसकेको छ कि छैन मिन सेसन छ अहिले है हामीसँग ओके सो भ्युइङ डाटाको लागि हेरमै के छ हामीसँग नयाँ हेड मैले गर्दिएँ टेल गर्दिएँ ओके सो डिस्क्राइबहरू छ है सो गरौँ हामी यति हैन कुराहरू सो अर्को छ हामीसँग अप्सन्सहरू लाइक डेटा डीएफ डट डिस्क्राइब भन्ने है describe one method, so you can call the describe method on data frame. So describe method produces or describe function produces the statistical summary of your data frame. Statistical summary भनेको like each column जति पनि numerical columnहरु छ है numerical column को मात्र जुन column मा text number या text data set छ या stringहरु छ नि हैन त्यो column बाहेक जुन column हरुमा हामीसँग numerical valuesहरु छ त्यो कलमहरुको स्ट्याटिस्टिकल समरी डिस्क्राइब भन्ने फंक्सनले प्रोवाइड गर्छ काउन्ट भनेको हाम्रो युनिट प्राइसमा कतिवटा रेकर्ड्सहरु छ 1000 वटा रेकर्ड्स अभियसली हैन क्वान्टिटीमा पनि 1000 है पर्सेन्टेज 1000 मिन्स टोटल नम्बर अफ रेकर्ड 1000 वटा छ त्यसपछि युनिट प्राइसको मीन भ्यालु क्वान्टिटीको मीन भ्यालु ट्याक्सको मीन भ्यालु टोटलको मीन भ्यालु सो यसले के गरिराछ मीन भ्यालु बताइराछ इच कलमको त्यसपछि स्ट्यान्डर्ड डिभिएसन each column को standard deviation है त्यसपछि minimum value in each column है 25% भनेको फर्स्ट क्वार्टर यो स्ट्यान्ड उता तपाईले स्ट्याटिस्टिक्स मा पढ्नु होला फर्स्ट क्वार्टाइल मीन्स 25% of data is less than these values है त्यसपछि 50% of data is 50% of data in unit price 50% of data in quantity is less than 5 यसरी बुझ्ने 75% में 75 percentile हैन फर्स्ट क्वार्टर Q1 Q2 र Q3 है Q1 भनेको 25% Q2 भनेको 50% र Q3 भनेको 75% भयो र म्याक्स भनेको म्याक्सिमम भ्यालु इन इच कलम है तपाईहरुले यसलाई ट्रान्सपोज पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ ट्रान्सपोज इज concept similar to the transpose of matrix means convert row into column and column into rows so df dot describe dot t गर्दाखेरि यसले आएको रिजल्टलाई ट्रान्सपोज गर्दिन्छ क्यापिटल टी गर्ने है आएको रिजल्टलाई ट्रान्सपोज गर्दैन यु क्यान सी काउन्ट मिन स्ट्यान्डर्ड डिभिएसनहरु हैन कलम नेम भन्यो र युनिट प्राइस यताउता हाम्रो इन्डेक्सिङको रूप लियो यहाँ right now if you want to get information right na a summary or information of your data set then you can write df.info right हेर्नुस् है df.info भन्ने फंक्सनले के गरिरहेछ is telling you so each column को data type के हो object भनेको we have string data type हैन invoice id भनेको object छ branch object ब्रान्च सिटी कस्टमर टाइप जेन्डर र प्रोडक्ट लाइनमा चाहिँ हाम्रो हैन स्ट्रिङ अब्जेक्ट्सहरु छ त्यसपछि बाकीमा चाहिँ के छ फ्लोटिङ पोइन्ट र इन्टिजर भ्यालुजहरु छ अब्जेक्ट भनेको स्ट्रिङ भ्यालुज भयो र इन्ट र फ्लोट भनेको न्यूमेरिकल भ्यालुज भयो है अनि नन नल काउन्ट मिन्स यदि कुनै हैन भ्यालुज कुनै कलम्सहरुमा यदि कुनै नल भ्यालुजहरु छ मिसिङ भ्यालुजहरु छ भने हैन मिन्स हेर्नुस् 1000 नन नल काउन्ट कति छ 1000 छ भने मिन्स त्यो पार्टिकुलर कलममा कुनै पनि मिसिङ भ्यालुजहरु छैन भनेर बुझ्नु पर्छ हामीले है यो भयो df.info भन्ने फंक्सनले प्रोड्युस गरेको रिजल्ट नाउ सर्टिङ है सर्टिङ कसरी गर्ने मिन्स मैले कम्प्लिट हैन डेटा फ्रेमलाई नै सर्ट गर्न सक्छु बाइ युजिङ द मिन्स डिजायर्ड कलम है हामीसँग के कलमहरु छ इन्भोइस आईडी ब्रान्च एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा लेट अस से आई वान्ट टु सर्ट बाइ रेटिङ कलम नेम रेटिङ आई वान्ट टु सर्ट दिस होल डेटा फ्रेम बाइ कलम नेम रेटिङ है सो कसरी गर्न सकिन्छ यसको लागि सो पहिला हेर्ने हामीसँग के कलम अवेलेबल छ त त्यसको लागि तपाईहरु के गर्नुस् df.columns भनेर गर्नुस् है df.columns गर्नु भयो भने यो डेटा फ्रेममा अवेलेबल कलमहरुको लिस्ट प्रोवाइड गर्छ हामीलाई के छ कलमहरु इन्भोइस आईडी ब्रान्च सिटी कस्टमर टाइप जेन्डर एक्सेट्रा नाउ लेट अस sort the data frame by column name so what I'll do is sort values by equals to write the column name so let us say I want to sort by rating same जे लेखेको छ नि हैन यहाँ हाम्रो सेम आउनु पर्यो कलम नेम हैन भने कन्फ्युज हुन्छ फेरि यो हाम्रो हैन कोलम कन्फ्युज भएर जान्छ र यसले एरर प्रोड्युस गर्छ अब तपाईहरुले हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यहाँ हाम्रो डेटा फ्रेम अब सर्ट भएर आयो है सो 4.0 है 848 भन्ने इन्डेक्स माथि आएको छ नि सो 4.0 4.0 10 point मिन्स सबभन्दा सानो रेटिङ भएको हैन मिन्स स्मलेस्ट रेटिङ एसेन्डिङ अर्डरमा सर्ट गरेको छ है रेटिङको आधारमा सबभन्दा सानो रेटिङ भएको रोहरु रेकर्डहरु के आएको छ माथि आएको छ र बडी रेटिङहरु मिन्स 10 मिन्स सबभन्दा हाईएस्ट रेटिङ 10 छ यहाँ सो हाईएस्ट रेटिङ गएको तल गएको सर्ट गर इफ यु वान्ट टु सर्ट इन डिसेन्डिङ अर्डर त्यहीलाई कन्ट्रोल सी गर्नुस् है इफ यु वान्ट टु सर्ट बाइ डिफल्ट ले सेन्डिङ अर्डरमा सर्ट गर्छ अनि डिसेन्डिङ अर्डर सर्टको लागि हैन असेन्डिङ इक्वल्स टु फल्स भनेर गर्नुस् है असेन्डिङ इक्वल्स टु फल्स गर्दाखेरि हेर्नुस् है अब तपाईहरुले हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ हाम्रो हाईएस्ट रेटिङ अब माथि आयो नि है अघि चाहिँ लोएस्ट रेटिङ माथि थियो असेन्डिङ अर्डर गर्दाखेरि अब डिसेन्डिङ अर्डर असेन्डिङ इक्वल्स टु फल्स मिन्स बाइ डिफल्ट डिसेन्डिङ अर्डर भएर जान्छ है यसै तपाईहरुले के गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ कलम वाइज पनि कम्प्लिट डेटा फ्रेमलाई सर्ट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ अनि बाँकी हैन अप्सन्सहरु तपाईहरुले हैन फ्री टाइममा प्लिज प्र्याक्टिस है अदर अप्सन्स अनि तपाईहरुले म यो नोटबुक पनि प्रोवाइड गर्दिहाल्छु यो नोटबुक पनि प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुस् सो यो भयो हाम्रो त्यसपछि सिलेक्सन पनि सिक्नु पर्यो है सिलेक्सन मिन्स अब हुन्छ नि अब कम्प्लिट कहिलेकाहीँ के हुन्छ भने स्याम्पलिङको लागि अब डेटा सेटमा हामीसँग के छ 1000 वटा रेकर्ड छ मलाई कुनै कलमको या कुनै पार्टिकुलर हैन एरियाको स्याम्पल चाहियो या हुन्छ नि सिलेक्सन परफर्म गर्नु पर्यो या स्लाइसिङ परफर्म गर्नु पर्यो भने यसको लागि तपाईहरुले सिलेक्सन अप्सनतिर जान सक्नुहुन्छ सो व्हाट यु क्यान डु इज सपोज आई वान्ट टु डिस्प्ले ओन्ली पार्टिकुलर कलम कुन कलम चाहियो हामीलाई लेट्स से कलम नेम सिटी है df.ct गर्दाखेरि कम्प्लिट सिटी को रेकर्ड देखाउँछ हामीलाई सिटी कलम को रेकर्ड देखाउँछ यहाँ है df अफ सिटी गर्दाखेरि किन टाइम लाग्यो सेसन त एक्सपायर भएन भने आयो है सिटी भन्ने कलम कम्प्लिट रेकर्ड्स आयो अतहरूले यहाँ पनि हैन हेड टेल जस्तो सिन्स सिटी अल्सो डेटा फ्रेम तहरूले जति पनि होल डेटा फ्रेममा जति पनि फंक्सन एप्लाई गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ हैन सो सेम फंक्सन क्यान बी एप्लाइड हियर अल्सो सो हेड गर्दाखेरि पाँचवटा हैन फर्स्ट 5 सिटीज को नाम आउँछ त्यो डेटा फ्रेमबाट किन त्यति टाइम लगाएको होला यसले इन्टरनेट स्लो भयो कि आयो सबजनाको बुझिराख्नु भयो सबजना अलिकति मलाई मेसेज पठाइराख्नु है मिन्स त्यसपछि सो यो भयो हाम्रो हैन सिटी कलम लाइक यदि मलाई यहाँ हुन्छ नि हाम्रो एरे जस्तै सर्टिङ पनि परफर्म गर्न सकिन्छ आई वान्ट टु गेट फर्स्ट 2 रोज or फर्स्ट 3 रोज तपाईहरुले के गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यसरी इन्डेक्सिङ गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ स्टार्टिङ एन्ड इट्स लाइक स्टार्टिङ इज 0 एन्ड एन्डिङ इज 3 - 1 सो तीनवटा हाम्रो रो यहाँ स्लाइस भएर आयो त्यसपछि हामीसँग सिलेक्सन बाइ लेभल सो लेभल वाइज सिलेक्सन गर्न सकिन्छ मिन्स यदि तपाईलाई दुईवटा कलम मात्र चाहिरहेको छ त्यहाँबाट भने यसरी पनि गर्न सकिन्छ सो हामीसँग अवेलेबल के छ यति धेरै कलमहरु अवेलेबल छ अब व्हाट आई विल डु इज df डट loc सो फर्स्ट हेर्नुस् यसलाई पनि दुई भागमा डिवाइड गर्नुस् अघि गरे जस्तै सो फर्स्ट पार्टमा हाम्रो and इन्डेक्सलाई रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्छ र सेकेन्ड पार्टले हामीलाई कलमलाई रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्छ मिन्स फर्स्ट पार्टले रोलाई डिनोट गर्यो र सेकेन्ड पार्टले कलमलाई डिनोट गर्यो लेट अस से आई वान्ट टु गेट कलम फ्रम कलम मिन्स रो अप टु 3 and which are the okay so I want to extract only branch and total TL मलाई कम्प्लिट डेटा फ्रेमबाट ब्रान्च भन्ने कलम र टोटल भन्ने कलम मात्र चाहिरहेछ र कतिवटा रेकर्ड्सहरु 0 देखि लिएर 3 सम्मको रेकर्डहरु यसरी बुझ्नुस् यसलाई है सो यसै हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ तपाईहरुले हाम्रो फर्स्ट 3 0 1 2 3 हैन त्यसपछि कुन कुन कलम यसले एक्सट्र्याक्ट गर्यो डेटा फ्रेमबाट ब्रान्च र टोटल कलम सो यदि तपाईहरुले df डट locate 2 is to 5 गर्नु भयो हैन एन्ड कलमहरुको नाम दिनु भयो के कलमहरु छ हामीसँग यहाँ प्रोडक्ट लाइन र युनिट प्राइस राखे मैले सपोज सो प्रोडक्ट लाइन है स्पेलिङ मिस्टेक गर्नु भयो भने आउटपुट आउँदैन प्रोडक्ट लाइन र के भने मैले अघि प्राइस युनिट प्राइस युनिट प्राइस है सो यहाँ के गर्न सकिरहेको छु मैले लेभल युज गरेर सिलेक्सन गर्न सकिरहेको छु नि सो दिस इज द स्लाइसिङ अपरेसन इन डेटा फ्रेम or in pandas हैन इट इज भेरी मच सिमिलर टु व्हाट यु लर्न इन 2D स्लाइसिङ है नम्बर एरेमा 2D स्लाइसिङ गर्नु हालेछ यो त्यसपछि अर्को छ हामीसँग आई लोकेट भनेर आई लोकेट भनेको इन्डेक्स वाइज तपाईहरुले लोकेट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ इन्डेक्स भनेको यो भयो हाम्रो इन्डेक्सिङ हैन अनि बाइ डिफल्ट हैन यो कलमहरुलाई पनि 0 1 2 3 4 5 ले पनि इन्डेक्सिङ गरेको हुन्छ कलमहरुलाई अनि इन्डेक्सिङ त यो रो वाइज इन्डेक्सिङ त भइ नै हाल्यो र कलमहरुलाई पनि 0 1 2 3 ले नै गरेको हुन्छ यो तपाईहरुले नम्बर युज गरेर इन्डेक्सिङ गर्न खोजिराख्नु भएको छ भने या लोकेट स्लाइसिङ गर्न खोजिराख्नु भएको छ भने तपाईहरुले आई लोकेट युज गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ सो 2 is to 5 गरे है अनि कलम नम्बर सपोज 0 र 3 चाहियो मलाई है सो कलम नम्बर 0 हाम्रो इनभोइस आईडी छ र कलम नम्बर 3 हामीसँग कस्टमर टाइप छ है यसरी iLocate भन्ने फंक्सनलाई पनि युज गर्न सकिन्छ. You can see you have sliced the records with index number 2 up to 5 and column names are 0, 3 means column number 0 is invoice ID and column number 3 is customer type. So our XNI means 720 on Manish. People have to share something with participant. Manish, Akash, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am here, sir.
So
Shall we close the session now?
like, can I have 9 more minutes?
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then selection by position. Okay, iLocation is also done. Now grouping. Right? So the most important part of the analysis is or learning Panda is you have to understand the concept of grouping, how to group the data set. Okay, how to group the data frame. Okay, so this grouping function is similar to the group by which you use in SQL. Okay, so group by this particular attributes. So how does this grouping function work is, or group by function work is, let us say we have some column, something like name, and there are 2 columns, and column names are A, B, A, C, B, and total are 10, 12, it is 20, and this is 12, and C is 30, and B is suppose 40. Let us say I want to group this data set or data frame by name, column name. So I'll say group by name. Okay, so group by name, what it does is it will create again 2 column, name and total. It will try to find out the unique values in column name. So what are the unique values here? And C. Now in total, now total for A is, for the first is 10, then we have 12, then we have again 12. This is for name A. For name B we have 20 and 4. For name C we have just 30, right? C को लागि के 30 मात्र छ हैन. अब यसरी त रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्न सकिदैन नि भ्यालुजहरुलाई, सकिन्छ र? यहाँ डेटा फ्रेममा त राख्न मिल्दैन, कमा सेपरेटेड भ्यालु डेटा फ्रेममा राख्न मिल्दैन. So what you have to do is how to so what you have to do is after performing group by operation, you need to call the aggregation function. You need to call what? Aggregation function. So what are the aggregation function? The aggregation function are sum, count, mean, etc. So you can easily perform the summation of these values. So 10 plus 12 plus 12, so 24 plus 10 is 34. So for A, the value is total value is 34. For B is 40 plus 20 is performing the group by function. Never forget to call the aggregation operation. Suddenly बुझ्नुभयो concept? Understood the concept of group by everyone? Please mention in the comment section. We have one more session tomorrow, so do not worry, I'll be covering all the topics. Okay, so they are like, some of the students are very basics, like from the very basics background, so they need to also understand the concept, grasp the concept before you move to the some complex parts. So okay, done then. So please everyone read this out, okay? Read this theory that is shown on your screen. By group by, we are referring to process involving one or more following step, splitting the data into groups based on some criteria, applying a function to each group independently, combining the results structure. So that is what we have done, right? That is what we have done. So what we're trying to do here is, let us perform the group by operation on the given data frame on a column that is more meaningful. Let us say I'm trying to group the data frame by column called as a product line. Okay, so first we have to understand what are the unique values in the product line. Means this is a sales data. So they are selling some products like home and lifestyle, health and beauty, sports and travel, electronic accessories. So you can get the unique values in a column by df of, write the column name product line dot okay. So these are the unique products that company is selling or that we have in that record. So the company is selling health and beauty product, electronic accessories, home and lifestyle, sports and travel product, foods and beverages, and fashion accessories. Now what you have to do is, let us perform the group by operation by using this product line as a column. So df dot group. So you can relate this concept with your concept that you have learned in SQL or in your database management system. df dot group by product line. If I simply call this function, let us see what is the result we are getting. Okay, it is simply producing some memory image. Okay, now in order to get the values, you need to perform some aggregation operation. Let us say the aggregation operation I'm calling is sum. Okay, now you can see the results. This is the result only for the numerical data type. Okay, it produces the result only for the numerical data type. Now you can see we have a product line and we have another columns, and you can see the total sum of ratings for the electronic accessories is 100, like 1177, etc. and all. Okay, total sum of gross income is 2587. But this function sum is not making more sense here, right? So what we'll do is, instead of calling the sum function, I'll call the mean function here. So from that, you can see the mean rating for electronic accessories is 6.9. The mean rating for fashion accessories is 7. So highest rated product here is fashion accessories and food and beverages, right? And lowest rated product is what? 6.91, 6. So lowest rated product is home and lifestyle product, right? Or mean income from electronic accessories is gross mean income from for electronic accessories is 15 point something, 14 point something, etc. Margin 4.67, and total mean values is 3.319. So now it is making some sense. We are able to analyze something from this data set. But since this data is also again in the tabular form, okay, you cannot present this type of data to your higher authority or the authority that make decision in the company, right? So you have to make the data in the presentation form or in the form of charts and graph, right? So charts and graph is the ultimate information that we are trying to discover from the given data set, and we'll be learning about how to like derive meaningful information, or how to convert the information into charts and graph by using matplotlib and Seaborn library in the tomorrow tutorial. So in detail in tomorrow tutorial, but in the meantime, I'll be showing just a simple example here for you people. So one of that I will be doing today. Calculate total by product line. Okay, so total sale by product line. Okay, we are trying to calculate total sale by product line. So what we'll do is total sale of the product by product line. So we are trying to get only these two columns, product line and total. Okay, out of all those, we are trying to get only two, product line and total. So what we'll do is we'll create one more variable called as a total is equals to df dot group by, okay, df dot group by which? Group by the column name product line, df dot group by dot product line. Okay, now let us call sum, because we are trying to calculate total values, sum. So the sum will display the result something like this, like it will show the results for all the columns, but I want to select only. So inside, create a nested list of column name. I want to select product line and total with capital T. Now one more thing that you can observe here is, after performing the group by operation, it is making product line as index of the data frame. जसरी हाम्रो हैन एक्सेलमा इन्डेक्सिङहरु गरेको हुन्छ नि हैन. So what they are doing is, after performing the group by operation, it is making product line as a index, not as a columns. Okay, so what we'll do is we need to make this product line as a, like if you want to make the product line not as an index but as a column, so what you have to do is you have to write as index equals to false. So do not make it as an index, make it as a column. Make product line as a column, the meaning of that. Now, if you print the total, get the data frame something like this now. Product line and total. Okay. So total sale of electronic accessories is 54,337. The total means total sale, I suppose, or I guess you can explore the data set after this, after this session. Fashion accessories is 54,000, 56,000, 49,000. Now, seeing at the numbers only, it is not making much more sense, like which is the highest sold product. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll try to visualize this data. For that, we'll be using Seaborn library. Import, first we have to do is import matplotlib. So Seaborn library is built using matplotlib only. So matplotlib act as a backend for the Seaborn library. But Seaborn library make your task much more easier. Okay, compared to the matplotlib. Matplotlib is a little bit difficult to master, but Seaborn is very much easy to handle. Okay, so import matplotlib as PLT and import Seaborn as SNS. Okay, import matplotlib as pyplot and SNSL. Now, which will be the best, okay, plotting technique to plot this type of data? Which will be the best plotting technique to plot this type of data? Have you any idea, anyone? Please mention. Bar chart, right? Bar chart will be the best, bar chart or pie chart. Okay, so we'll be using bar chart. I do not use pie chart much more frequently, so I'll be using bar chart here. So SNS dot bar plot. Here the data source is what? Total, the data frame that we are trying to use. See, Seaborn also uses Matplotlib pandas as its core. Okay, now you can see we have provided the data source. And what is the X column? The X column, in X column, we are trying to plot product line, the value of product line, and in the Y column, we are trying to plot the total values. See, it also uses Cartesian product, you know, or the simple bar graph technique that we use in mathematics to plot the graph. Okay, and simply write plt dot show, or if you not write also, then it will show the result. Okay, now you can see you have got the result, but like it is not much more clear over here. Like it like they have overwritten the sentences and words. So I'll do, what we'll do is we'll graph, or we'll increase the width of this graph. Okay, so for that, what we'll do is just understand the concept, like plt dot figure. Since Seaborn uses Matplotlib as a background to plot the graph, okay, we'll change the figure size of Matplotlib. So plt dot figure, you can see fig size is equals to 10,5. It's just height and width. Okay, I can see still there is some overlapping, so I'll make it 20,5. So first is width. Okay, so it is exceeding that. The fixed size is equals to 15,5. Invalid.
Bracket missing,
Okay,
sir. That braces.
Bracket missing. It's not exceeding the size. Sorry for that. So 20,5 only. Increase the width. Okay, so it's so make it 15. So if you adjust the size according to your this thing. Now you can see the highest sold product. By seeing at the graph, we can say food and beverage is the highest selling product. Now this is the presentable information. So this is what the highest level executive want from their data science team. So like while doing the product meeting or while doing the review analysis, this is what they expect from their data science team to deliver. This is just a part of data science. Okay, so as a machine learning developer or an AI developer, you need to predict also what will be the, you need to forecast the sales also. Okay, it's just presenting the total sale at that moment or for that year, but as a machine learning developer or as an AI developer, you need to forecast the sales. What will be the sales in year 2022? Okay, what will be the sale, or which will be the highest selling product, or should we launch a new product in the market or not, right? That type of question will be answered by AI team and machine learning team, and that is what we need to learn and understand in machine learning subject and in the AI subjects, prediction and forecasting. Okay, so I think this is more than enough for today's session. Everyone for listening, and I'll be sharing this notebook with you people, same as yesterday in the Facebook page. So everyone, if you have not liked the page, please like the page, so I'll get the information, like if you are sharing any information with you people. Then thank you for listening, and I'll be now hand over the session to Akash and Manish. So thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful session. So yeah, yesterday we announced that we have some next course in the coming days, and I would like to show a few details of the course.
One second, is my screen is still shared?
Yeah, it is still shared. You need to turn it off so that I can see.
Okay, like one part can consider it. How to say off the sharing?
On the top.
Akash,
Yes.
you can just share
Stop
your.
the share. Okay.
Okay.
I've done that. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can mute me, okay, from there, and remove
Yeah,
my
okay.
host privilege. Remove my host privilege also.
No, it is okay. Yeah, thank you, sir. So I believe all of you can see my screen. Can you see there? Please respond in the chat box. Hello, can you see my screen?
Yeah, Akash, we can see.
Yeah, thank you. So you can see we have the next session of the next course. It is data science course. It is a comprehensive practitioner course, which means after this course, you can do the projects in the data science. You can study further in data science on your own. And you can also enroll various courses, bachelor's and master's in data science after going through the session. So looking at the features of this session, it is a 30-day long session and it includes 45 teaching hours. And we will be doing a guided project, and yeah, the marks of the project will be evaluated and we will be giving certificates according to the project. Projects are done. We will be having from various places, from IITs and other foreign countries, and also from pioneers of data science from Nepal. We will also provide internship opportunities to the best performing candidates who will enroll in this course. And we will be providing further support like help in publishing the research paper if they do a great project, and also if they need some further supports after this course, any personal support, we will be helping if we can. So yeah, everybody would be like thinking of what should be the cost or price of this course. So yeah, the price of this course is 15,000. If you go in the market and look at the price of the content we are providing in these 30 days, the value would be around 30 to 40,000. So we are providing it at very affordable cost. Also, we have some discounts for people who are joining this session. We are offering this discount for the early bird registration. We will register within the next 3 days after the completion of this session. We'll be providing 50%. Also, we'll take a scholarship at the end of this session, and few of them will get 100%, few of them 90%, 80%, and so on. So we'll be providing scholarship to a lot of students. Also, if you are coming in a group, we appreciate the group work and we will be giving projects based on the groups. So if you come in a group, we'll consider that as well. And if you have any queries in the price or in the schemes, you can always message it through the page or the Gmail account we share. I think this is what I wanted to share. Also, note the date of the start of this course. It starts from 2nd of the January, and at the usual time we are having. So any questions, anyone?
Yeah, if anyone have any question, please raise your hand. We will unmute you and you can ask to us directly. Frankly, you can ask. There are no any things to worry about. We'll always consider about your issue, whatever you have. If you have any queries, like any suggestions, you can just message us. Yeah, Akash, can we share now the content for our 30-day session? We'll share that thing
Okay,
on our
we
page.
can share now.
We can even share now. Okay, yeah.
I actually shared it in the chat box as well a few minutes ago. I'll share here. Can you see my screen?
No, it's still the slide one.
Okay.
Just reach it.
Yeah, here is the Python for data science, sorry. Mhm. Just wait a second. Yeah, here we go. So we'll be starting with the scrapping and data collection. And after that, we will be doing the NumPy. And in NumPy, you can see how many features we will be covering. So I'll just scroll. And then we will going through the data processing with pandas, data visualization with matplotlib in detail, and then exploratory data analysis, descriptive statistics, fundamentals of deep learning, the mathematical building blocks of neural networks, and we'll be introduced to the Keras and TensorFlow. We'll set up the deep learning workstation, and then moving to the fundamentals of machine learning. We'll also cover the binary classifications with example, multi-class classification with example, and then regression. Also covering the deep learning for computer vision and developing for text and sequences. Yeah, there are other things as well. The main highlight here is we'll be doing a project work, which include the solving real world problems using deep learning at the end of the session, at the end of the 45-hour session. Finally, we will be helping you through any problems you'll face during the sessions. Any questions on this?
Anyone, any question, please let us know. If you have any financial problem also, let us know. We can, let's see how much we can assist you. We'll be assisting you. Like your learning should not stop just because of your any problem, if that is solvable by us. We have like many scholarship scheme, even full scholarship to partial, and yeah, early bird registration starts from today itself. Like you can just inform us on our page, and we'll provide you some link for payment and all, so that you can book your seat. Like for booking seat, you can even pay some partial fee. But yeah, you should, if you are booking it within next 5 days from now, you will get 50% scholarship for sure. And even we will be conducting one scholarship test. Based on that, we'll be offering more other scholarships like 100% and 90% and so on, whatever Akash mentioned. After these 5 days, you will have to pay more, because yeah, we are giving you chance, so you should utilize that. And yeah, if someone has any financial issue, so please let us know. We'll consider for you. We don't just go for money, but for providing good content and qualitative content. You see how much hard work we are doing for you all people. So like we even need to sustain. So we are charging the minimum which we can. Otherwise,
Yeah.
our main
Thank you,
target is
Manish.
to provide you qualitative content at about at very like a lower price.
Yeah, I'd like to add the scholarship test we are mentioning. It will be conducted tomorrow. A question.
Yeah, Chitij, unmute yourself. Chitij, unmute yourself. You can speak now.
धेरै कुन हिसाबले हजुरको हिसाबले कि कोर्सको हिसाबले because if you compare to the content. Okay.
कोर्स त मलाई राम्रो लाग्यो.
Please contact us personally through the pages.
You can message us your like issue. We will try to consider for you. धेरै त मतलब अब फी धेरै नभनौँ, किनकि म आफै पनि यहाँ डेटा साइन्सको ट्रेनिङ गर्दा बेङ्गलोरमा अलमोस्ट 50,000 नेपाली करेन्सी मैले पे गरेको. So like same thing, almost same thing we'll be providing you, and even more guidance, like there are multiple mentors to you. So it's like it's not that expensive. if you consider the quality. Quality.
त्यो कन्टेन्टहरू हेर्दा चाहिँ मलाई राम्रो लाग्यो होइन
हजुर
त्यो
हजुर
सिक्नै पर्ने हो जस्तो पनि लाग्यो
ओके 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 तपाईको केही छ भने त्यस्तो हामीले पर्सनली कन्ट्याक्ट गर्नु विल कन्सिडर इट्स नट द्याट कि हामी लाइक पुरै स्ट्रिक्ट छौँ वी क्यान कन्सिडर इफ यु हेभ एनी इस्यु
कुन सरलाई हजुरलाई कन्ट्याक्ट गर्दा हुन्छ
हाम्रो पेजमै कन्ट्याक्ट गर्नु न लाइक वी अल टिम आर देयर सो वी क्यान रेस्पोन्ड लाइक स्पेसली त्यो पेजमै कन्ट्याक्ट गर्दा भयो फर्दर त्यहाँ हाम्रो सरले तपाईँले कल गरेर बुझ्नुहुन्छ मेन त प्रकाश सरले नै बुझ्नु पर्ने हो त्यही पनि लाइक जसलाई पनि कन्ट्याक्ट गर्दा हुन्छ बेस्ट इज टु कन्ट्याक्ट थ्रु पेज ओके एनीवन एनी क्वेरीज प्लिज लेट अस नो
I don't see anyone with the queries, so I think we should end the session here and hope that everyone will contact us through our social media handles. Yeah, thank you all.
Further, like we have Ravi Pathak also. He will also be like sharing his experience in further sessions. Ravi, can you just say hi? Please unmute yourself. Ravi.
Hi, yeah. Hi, I'm Ravi.
Please introduce a bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm Ravi Pathak. I am not been allowed to start my camera, but yeah, for now, just
wait. I'll just permit it because it's more interesting if you can. Okay, how? Wait. Akash?
Yes.
Can you make him some co-host, something like that, so that he can turn on his camera?
Okay, let me. I guess you can now.
Ravi, please try.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I am Ravi Pathak. I know it must be getting really late for the dinner, but yeah, I won't take much of your time. So I'm a mechanical engineer turned as a data science engineer, and I am studying in Indian Institute of Science. I'll be sharing my full journey with you in further sessions. So it's just a hello before you go for a dinner.
Thank you, Ravi. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you everyone tomorrow.